Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today for Practical Life. Today I'm going to be doing floor scrubbing work. Now this one, I'm going to use the same materials and have a really similar layout and sequence as table scrubbing. So if your child has really mastered the skills of table scrubbing and they want more practice, they're really ready to go and excited to scrub things, floor scrubbing is a great activity for that. And it could get a little bit messy. So what I'm doing today is just, I'm in my bathroom space, and so I would probably set it up, show them the area of the floor that I would like them to scrub, and kind of go from there and observe. I know sometimes children can get a little carried away, can get water all over the floor, and have trouble cleaning it up if they've really washed a large area. So I would try to keep them contained to a smaller area if you can, so that there's not as much for them to clean up at the end. And I'll go ahead and show you the materials that I have today. Again, they're the same as table scrubbing, so if you've watched that lesson, I would recommend watching that one first. But the sequence will be the same. So I have a pitcher, a small bowl. Again, the smaller the amount of water, the less mess you're gonna have to clean up. So the younger the child, the less water I would offer. And a bar of soap, and cut up small. This is about 1/4 of the soap bar. Scrub brush. Sponge in a soap dish, and a towel for the hands, as well as a towel for the floor when we're finished cleaning it. So as you can see, I've laid out my materials from left to right on a towel. Usually in the classroom we'd lay out things out on a rug, but this works just as well and helps kind of contain our workspace. And I'm just going to scrub this area in front of my towel. You can see I've made the large loops on the floor space that I'm going to scrub. Now I need my scrub brush. I'm going to use my sponge to clean up the bubbles. That's a lot of soap. I'm gonna rinse it. And now I'm going to use my big towel to dry the floor. And I will dry my hand on my hand towel. I'm going to put my extra water in the sink. Use my sponge to dry. Now I'll replace my materials back into the tray. In order from left to right as I used them. And then the towel and the sponge, I'd probably have my child put into the laundry. So as you can see, again, I've worked from left to right in my activity, and I've laid out the materials in that same fashion to give some indirect preparation for writing. The part where you are cleaning the floor with the sponge and drying it with the towel, that's where I would recommend an adult help, because you want to make sure that the floor is dry so that no one slips and falls on it. And I know when they do the part with the scrub brush, that's like the most exciting part of the activity. So that's the part where they may be scrubbing a very large area. And maybe you're okay with that if you can help them clean up that area as well to make sure that they've got all the soap up off the floor. So this is an activity that requires large motor practice, and it's also a long concentration activity. As you can see, it's longer, it has more materials than some of our activities, and it has a sequence of steps to it. And they can really get going and scrub a large area, like I said, of the floor. So this is actually a useful activity if your floor needs scrubbed and your child can help with it. So it's a way they can help at home and be engaged, concentrate, work on their coordination and their sense of order. Lots of great things happening here. So I hope this has given you some helpful tips of what you can do at home to keep your child active and learning. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.